I like aged art books riddles.
Yep.
Yep.
Did you just put me on? Damn it.
Hey everybody, welcome to the show. It would not be watching paint dry if we didn't get riddles at least once today. Buddy, pal, it's LAUGHAL Day.
No.
Yes,
No.
it's LAUGHAL Day. You got to part ways with the death box.
You have disgraced me yet again. I don't understand. Why,
you got to
why do you
part
have to be
ways
like
with
this,
the
man?
gorgeous
Why do you have to be
box.
like this?
Hey, look. I don't have a reason.
Damn, I shut down the YouTube stream by accident as I'm frustrated. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Hi everybody, welcome to Watching Paint Dry. How are we all doing today? I see a bunch of people in here. Hi Scott, how are you doing? I saw some people. Nessie's here. I saw some people pick up some kofi tickets, so we'll get to go over that stuff.
We have 22 tickets so far on Ko-Fi.
It's been a busy week for me. I mean, let me tell you what.
Nope, don't tell me what. Tell me who.
So,
I want to know who.
So you know what's really funny? It's if Drew was here, he'd be really happy. I'm not gonna get angry. I'm gonna be calm about it.
You can't get what you always are.
I'm gonna be calm. But when you open your PC because you realize that there's power supply problems going wrong, and you open it up and there's a piece of black tape over the power supply wattage that's supposed to be 800 watts. A silver 800 watt, and it's a bronze 600 watt. And over the course of the last year, you've added 2 extra cameras. You added 2 extra hard drives. You've added a different sound system. You've upgraded your RAM, and you've added 2 C types, USB-C types, and the draw is higher. And before you did any of that, the wattage for your computer on average was around 590 to 599. And you thought you had 200 watts of space to play with. The answer is no, you didn't. It was covered in electrical tape. Motherfucker, dude. Who does that? So, oh my God. So I gutted that thing. It was like it was a longer surgery than it needed to be. It was causing some issues when I put it in. I had to. Normally it's very easy. Normally you just pull 3 to 5 cables and put new cables through and plug them into your board and do everything and plug in the power supply, and like magic, you got 1,000 watts. That's not what happened. A lot of noise. One fan on the drive on my graphics card wanted to spin at high RPMs the entire time. I pulled my graphics card apart and moved the temp sensor to the other end. Because of the card and where it was hitting, it was blowing just hot air in this little space.
Oh, well, yeah.
And it would just turn my graphics card up to 100, even though the temp was 50 degrees.
Hey, Trickster.
So I gutted it. I got it working now. Always got to check that box. I was so mad. Let me tell you, Nessie. But anyway, that was that. I got a paint bucket up for us today. We've got a lovely paint bucket. What else do I have for you all?
Me. You have me.
We have riddles here. Yeah, no, we do have something else we can talk about. Obviously, we should talk about the screen first, and then I'll move into like the Kickstarter we want to chat about and some other stuff. But we should definitely talk about the boxes on screen.
Yes. Which one? Which one do you want to start with?
We'll start with the Reaper, and then we'll talk about next month. So the Reaper box works of whimsy. It's a wonderful piece. We voted on colors for this, but like I think back in the second week we voted on colors for it when we did it in July.
Well, no, I think we started off. No, yeah, we started off on the first week.
First week was colors, so
colors, yeah.
We decided this is death leaving a burning village. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what the decision was.
He's following war, and war leaves a path of fiery destruction.
Right, yeah, that's what it is. And then, but that's the big box, the box plus, the super box, the works of whimsy, fit your enemies inside your box. Right? Sort of? Or if you're a smoker, stash your stash.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. That actually would be a pretty good stash box.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
All your little vape pieces and rollers and everything else in there, that'd be actually pretty good. Now you just put a grinder in there, you'd be good to go. Tell us you guys got to make one with a grinder on the end and you're good. But it's got the skulls on the end, the kind of burning sunset It's been it was a fun one, and I think this is the first one of this size we painted on the show for the LAUGHAL.
I think so. I'm pretty sure. I think so. I think you're right.
So yeah, but that's the box, and then the other box is next month's.
Yes. So this is what you're buying
today's
tickets for now, or trying to earn tickets for.
Just slide it on top of the black stain on the right, and you can just leave it on screen.
So what? Oh,
the
what,
Reaper,
what?
the Reaper box. Put it over top of the black on the. Grab the Reaper box. Put it on. Yep. Put it on table, in front of us. Face up. Slide it to the upper right hand corner.
I pulled paint from over there. You don't want to put it over there.
No. Just slide it. No. Just slide it up some. We have plenty of space. Right more. Almost to the paper. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be putting paint here.
I know
we want to put.
We will in a minute. We will in a minute. We'll move it in a second. I just want them both on screen. Thank you. I just want them both on screen. Move it to the left a little bit. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Thank you. Oh, I was just making it so I could get both of them on screen for a quick screenshot.
Now
you
you're
ever watch
set.
people hang paintings? This is what this feels like. Move it to the left some, to the left some, to the right some. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I don't.
Jeez.
So this is
this what my models went through when I was working with them.
Yes, it is. This is the chakram box. We went with the full color version, which is amazing, and it is the new box from Elderwood.
Yes.
Which is awesome. It fits 3 full sets of dice with space to spare. And these currently, as far as we know, you can't buy them anywhere else yet. They were at Gen Con with Norse Foundry.
You can't, as far as, I don't know if Norse is putting them on their site or not, but Norse is involved with this as well, and they had them at Gen Con with their Fenrir logo.
Yeah.
So that's, I'm thinking that's going to be an option for them at some point. I don't know why, I haven't checked their site this week, but last week it wasn't on stream.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Same thing with Elderwood.
But that paint job turned out amazing.
7 hands!
Like, that is by far top 2 for me right now, is that chakram box. Top 2. So I'm really excited for that. So if you have a bunch...
Put it over here.
If you have a bunch of lovely tickets left, get your golden tickets in, your goblin tickets. If you have StreamLoot cards for making us laugh, get those things ready and fired and ready to go. And then don't forget trivia. If you do it by yourself and get it right, you get 3 entries. If you do it with a person and they help you out, do it with a person. That sounded filthy. If you can't figure it out and you call in a guest or someone else, you both get 1. So you can get extra entries.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, all your fighting, all that kind of stuff can all happen. And then on top of that, we do have something else to show. Riddles does have some new stuff on the site. Let me pull up is it this one? Is it that one? Nope, that's the LAUGHAL box. That one? Nope. That one? Yeah, here we go. Here we go. I think this is the right one. Huh. Why do I feel like... I pulled up the wrong box.
What? What'd you do?
I messed up something. Very basic, but I messed something. There we go. So that's the new box from Riddles. And I'm going to put one more thing up here we're going to talk about in a second.
I can show both boxes side by side because I just finished painting these this morning. So you can see the original and...
Oh, okay. Well, I have it on the screen right now, so I'll move it in a second. So right now, in case you were not aware, there's a new grinder box out. What exactly was the goal for this one? You were telling me before stream, but we kind of paused it so we could talk about it on stream. The gray.
Yes.
Why the gray?
It's actually not gray. It is a
it's
sepia.
Like sepia. Oh, it is.
But I wanted to do this just to have kind of like that, like the old our old first edition AD&D, right? How a lot of those older books, they get that yellowing to them, right? The print will fade a little bit. And I was just thinking of it like an old sketch. I wanted to have it look like an old sketch that somebody had done up and wasn't found again for until years later, you know?
Right. So that's currently on the site, right? 74.95.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's currently up. The whole store has a bunch of stuff in it right now. Obviously, if you know Riddles, there's always stuff there. So pick up, look through his lovely thing. If you're looking for some more stuff for your collection, I'll put the Etsy code up.
And I have a bunch of stuff. This weekend is the Tucson Comic-Con.
Oh, cool.
And I have a bunch of stuff going into that show as well.
Well, and I put Ko-Fi up for those of you who are at work and can't make us laugh by doing StreamLoot cards. Here is your chances to pick up some Ko-Fi tickets before the end of the show. And then, I guess the other exciting thing, we've talked about a little bit in the background, but not totally. Cryptic Creative has a new Kickstarter.
Oh, the Kickstarter, yeah.
They're doing minis. Ooh, there's audio for it.
This is the size of the originals, and this is the size of the minis.
Oh, hold on. Let me get this off screen. Do you have them on screen? Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, look at that.
And they will hold metal ones as well. I have metal ones. I think I've got gemstone in there right now. Nope, I got other metal ones. So, and it, obviously no problem. They made a holder for them, a belt holder. So if you don't want to carry them in your pocket, you can get a
like a little leather belt holder.
Yep.
Really?
Yep. It's pretty cool. So, yeah, I really love that. This was the first one they did. They did it last year, and I think this was kind of like their proof of concept.
Sure.
But it was a limited edition. They only did 50 of these. This
that was
Kickstarter is, tons of designs, not just mine. There are designs from I think 2 other artists in there. So it's a really, really well done piece.
I didn't know that.
And yeah, they kind of went after it. So I'm excited to see what happens with it and which ones end up being. I think the sword looks amazing on it. I really do.
This is really cool. I have the video playing a little bit in the background. I wish there was a way to pop the video out on.
I know.
It's so hard to showcase them. I usually get them from the people I'm working with. Yeah, they're super cute. I like those new split tones from. I'm guessing those are from Norse. I hadn't seen those before.
Yeah, those are brand new as well.
Those are cool.
That's the Gravedigger dice. So they're small like the ones I just had out.
Look a little chunkier though.
Yeah, they have a better design or a more developed design to them. Because
a little more legible.
Most stuff you get are like this, where they're just a standard flat, right? And with this one, the Gravedigger dice, they've got a nice bevel around the edges, so the numbered section is sunk in, and there's an inlay to it.
Yeah.
Personally, my favorite is the one with the least amount of inlay. It's the sword.
Yeah. How many of these designs are yours that are on here for the engravings?
I honestly did not even stop to count.
They have vampire in here. I see your banshees on here.
No, there's no Banshee's not mine. I've painted the Banshee
vampire.
Before,
the vampire.
Banshee's
Sorry,
not
the vampire.
mine.
Oh, I thought that was yours. See your
no,
owl
that's
bear.
His other artist. His other artist did that one. I know the Raven Moon, the Koi, the mushrooms are on there.
Nice.
I think they did the hieroglyphs. The Sword of Destiny is on there. I think they did werewolf or or the lone wolf, one of the two.
Yeah, look at the little leather holders.
Vampires on there.
The little leather holders are adorable.
The leather holders are fun, and it's a
good con holder,
like your bag if you want.
That's what I would do. I'd put it on my bags. It's got a top latch on it. That's hella cool. That's awesome.
Oh, the owlbear. I see the owlbear there now.
Yeah.
Yep. So there's
Hi, Amir. What's up, buddy? So
there's a good hand tool of mine in there.
It's been it's been a week. I have not gone and seen Blue Beetle yet. Have you? I've heard it is really good.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Really
but
want
I'm
to see
also a fan of the character to begin with.
Me too.
I'm a fan of the second Blue Beetle, the Silver Age Blue Beetle. Golden Age Blue Beetle, not so much, but the Silver Age Blue Beetle was such a fun character.
But that's the one that's in the movie, right?
No, the one in the movie is the third.
The yeah, that's right.
Age.
That's right.
Yep.
So you're a Ted Cord fan?
I loved Ted Cord. He was fun. His adventures with Booster Gold, when they teamed up all the time, they actually had a comic together.
I am super excited they're doing a Booster Gold series.
Justice League Europe.
They're doing a Booster Gold series.
I hear that, but I'm
excited.
I will say this: until they get a resolution to the screen actors and writers, I'm not trusting any news coming out about
that's true. That's true. 100% true.
Yep, because
100%
they need to settle with these people and get them what they deserve, what they busted their asses for, and what
I guess honestly, they just did a D&D day for the picket line.
Yes, they did.
And Brandon Lee Mulligan ran a live game for all the people who were there because, why wouldn't he?
Yep.
That's something I would do. 100% I would go run a fucking 300 whatever it is person D&D game live. I'd do that. I've done it at conventions.
Put these back to the side.
Coffee. So today has been, we got a lot. Ahsoka has been amazing. That's something we're going to talk about today.
Ahsoka has been amazing. Absolutely agree.
I think we should talk some fan theory. I think that's the most safe thing to talk about. Like, without ruining the show, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so, I get you. So,
it's wild to me, that they brought in the first person that she gets in a actual, like, big lightsaber combat with. That looks like a Knight of Ren. We've seen him in the trailers. There is a ton of fan theories on who this could be. Tons. And my favorite so far, is that it may be Malik from Force Unleashed.
I like the idea. The theory I don't like.
It's not Ezra.
And the reason I know, but the reason I don't like the Ezra theory is that it's just another Darth Vader if you do that. If you take a young, promising Jedi and convert them over to the dark side in this mask and everything, it's just another Vader knockoff.
I don't think that would happen, to be honest. I don't think that's Ezra's style. Like, he got attracted by Darth Maul towards the end of his, series, but it's not what ended up going down. If he was going to turn, that would have been his time. It's not going to be Grand Admiral Thrawn. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think Grand Admiral Thrawn has what it would, he would want.
He's not a Force user. He is a mastermind.
Yes, he is
Allie, welcome to the show. We were saying that they're talking about doing a Booster Gold series, but we don't know, obviously, with the writer's strike and everything, if it's 100% going to be official, but there is talks of us getting a Booster Gold series. They announced it back during, was it Comic-Con? Where they did the panel where they talked about Darkest Nights getting a series for the Lanterns and all that kind of stuff. Booster Gold is one of the things they said they're going to make. We're talking about Blue Beetle. That's why.
And then the other one that was mentioned was yesterday, She-Hulk Season 2.
Yeah, She-Hulk, yep. That series had some really good episodes and then some really just did not care for episodes.
It for me, it really brought back a lot of the John Byrne issues, and I really enjoyed his run on the book. So I enjoyed that thoroughly. That piece.
Oh, I could
having that in there.
Yeah, Allie, Cryptic Creative is now going to have their Kickstarters out right now, and it's for the mini dice crypts. Look at these sexy little holders for them. Look at this. I like those new grave dice. Those are really good from Norse. Look at these little holders. They're so cute. I would put one of these on my backpack and just leave it there with a set of dice in it. But so yeah, I think that Ahsoka and that being Ezra would be bad. I think it should be, for those who are not familiar with Force Unleashed, we should probably talk about Force Unleashed. Force Unleashed was a video game that came out in, I want to say like 2010, I think. Because they did two of them.
I think somewhere in there, 2010, 2011, maybe?
I think it was 2008 for the first one. Yeah, 2008 for the first one. I think 2 was 2011 or 2012. And this was a game that was based around a Force-sensitive character. 2008, 2010. Those are the 2 dates.
Okay.
Force-sensitive character that was a clone using, was it Palpatine or Vader's DNA?
I want to say it was Vader.
Vader clones, yeah. Vader's DNA. They basically, it was the first time they could clone someone Force-sensitive. But he was like, this is the first time we saw like unleashed powers. Like this guy was pulling like Star Destroyers down with Force powers. Like I'm talking old Republic levels of Force powers, like just beyond what we're used to seeing. And it was a super fun series. Probably one of my favorite Star Wars games, I think, were those two. And there's a theory that is going to be the person we see that's in all Black Knights of Ren. I put a video up in our media section in the EFP Discord. If you're not in there, check it out. But this guy does a really good breakdown of why it could be Malik. Because also that name means wolf in another language, and Filoni is a huge fan of wolves. And he like references them all the time and all the shit that he does. So that's another thing. And the guy who voiced Darth Maul in Rebels is the same guy who voiced Malik in Force Unleashed. So there's some like Filoni has really good relations with that voice actor.
The 2 hunters.
Yeah.
Their last names are the 2 wolves of Norse mythology that chase each other around. And when one catches up to the other, that's Ragnarok.
Yep. And that's his. He loves that stuff, and that's cool. I'm fine with that. I think it's awesome. So
I'm not mad at it.
I'm hoping that it's that. Or I would like it just to be the Knights of Ren, period. Like, I'd be even happy just with that, because the comic books took what are some of the coolest character designs from the latest 3 movies of Star Wars that were barely ever fucking used. They barely used them in the movies. And the comics really did something with the Knights of Ren. So I would like to see the Knights of Ren be a thing. I think that would be awesome. Personally. That's my personal piece. So we do have a couple cards already started. We got some golden tickets rolling in. We got our first question card. So let's get ready for something here. What is the best time to move your box a little more to the left? Well, I would say when the wrong entrance was hit. You know, like you put your dice in the wrong hole.
Yeah. Smart ass.
That's when you want to move it.
Yeah, was that?
That was serving hands.
I thought so. All right.
Now we got one of our watching paint dries worst time. When is the worst time to play 4th edition D&D? During the SAG strike when Brennan is GMing. Oh my god. Oh my god, serving hands. Could you imagine if that was what happened? People would have lost their mind. Oh yeah, well, you know what? Thank you for reminding me. Critics are raving about the new Game of Thrones spin-off. Fill in the blank. What? Oh, wow. This one's doing a weird copy and paste. Let me read this again to give it the proper credit it deserves. Critics are raving about the new Star Wars spin-off, Chopper's War Tribunal. Mime, you're not wrong. I think this may be the first time we were able to understand a droid. Like, if it didn't have a vocabulator, I think this is the first time a droid's zeros and ones made sense, because Chopper said stuff and you knew what that little fucker was saying. He's the best. He is absolutely the best. Are you happy with Chopper's portrayal in the first 2 episodes?
Yes, I am.
Did he? I think Todd put it up, if I remember correctly, but in our Discord, he put up a meme with Chopper where he's like, is that bad? Like, what he was basically telling her to kill everybody? What, is that bad? Chopper is a murderer. And I think Amir had the best idea, maybe fanfic, but the best ever. What do you think, Riddles, the chance is that it's an HK brain inside of Chopper?
That's an interesting idea. Huh.
What if it's an HK droid brain? Like he lost his body, but he survived, and he's in a is that an R3? What unit is that? What is Chopper? He's not R2. He's something else.
I honestly don't know his designation. Well, I know his designation. I don't know what model he is.
I think he is considered. I thought he was an R3 or R5. Yeah, he's R5. He's an R5. But what if it's an HK?
That could be interesting.
That would shake up everything. Everything. It's funny because Drew, I mean, those people who are in the audience know Drew, but Drew from our shows, he had a chopper, a swoop gang that turned into marshals for like this unlawful, horrible place. And they turned into marshals for there. They got deputized and they continued doing it. And he had a droid brain mounted to his bike like you would in like a X-Wing. It was awesome. One of the coolest characters he's done. One of the... Yeah, I think that might be my favorite Star Wars character he's had. We played a lot of Star Wars back in the day. Ooh!
What?
Wow, serving hands. I'm not sure how to take this.
Oh, shit.
I'm not sure if you're saying you're afraid of me, if you want protection, or if you're saying you know that they'll be with me, so I better be on your team. I'm a little lost here. I'm kind of worried. If I'm ever stranded with Eric, I hope I have Chopper on my team. I feel like you're trying to say you need something that can murder me. That's what that sounds like to me. Not sure how I think about that.
Nobody trusts you with Chopper.
What do you mean? Me and Chopper together, we would be fine. It would be my version of Pinky in the Brain. What could go wrong? The world would be totally safe. Actually, it wouldn't. It'd be fucking horrible. Yeah. Oh, hi, Amalith. Welcome to the show. See Amalith's here as well.
Yay!
Yeah, I know Chopper is C1 1OP, but he's R5 unit. R5 unit. Happy time zone. Yeah, I know. Time zones are wild. Thank you, Amalith, by the way, for going back and watching all the Dragonland stuff. I hope you're enjoying it. There's some wild heavy metal extravaganzas in that. It is, it has been a fiery, yeah. Yeah, it was nuts. It was nuts. It was nuts. I can say, I have been busting ass to get as much of the lovely corpse talk ready to go as possible. Pretty excited. I can actually show off some of the stuff. We're gonna do a design days today. It's gonna be working with Alchemy. Alchemy has given me access to the beginning of all their Mork Borg stuff, and as it rolls out, I will be able to showcase Mork Borg on the Alchemy platform, which I'm super hyped for. They're going to be sponsoring Corpse Talk. So we're working together on a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I can officially announce our first guest is Rob Schwab from Shadow the Demon Lord. His Kickstarter Weird Wizard is going right now, so I'm excited. That's going to be our first guest on Tuesday next week. It's going to go through the gauntlet that we make during creature creation tomorrow. It's going to be a long show tomorrow, by the way, everyone. I think I'm starting at 6, and I probably won't end till like 9 or 10. Because I have a lot of stuff I have to do, and we're only going to do that show once a month. So that's kind of a heads up on that. For those who are going to be there, you know, there are StreamLoot cards available right now. You probably see them up right now, just so you know they are available. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I've got a lot of really good ideas, and I've had a lot of people give me really positive feedback about the idea of this talk show.
Well, you've been talking about this for a while. So.
Two years in the making, 1 year of like really gathering names and getting things together. It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be nuts. I love talk shows. I've always been a fan of talk shows, late night talk shows. Craig Ferguson is probably my favorite of all time. I was a big fan of Jon Stewart.
Highly underrated for his ability to really kind of just.
Oh, he's great. He's great. Jon Stewart was my other one that I really enjoyed for a long time. I like parts of Bill Maher, but not all the time. Bill Maher is an old man shock jock. That's what I say he is. He is very controversial on things, but his show's fun. And then John Oliver is one of my favorite, but that's not really a talk show. That is a news show. He doesn't interview people on that. I'm not a big Fallon fan. Some of the skits are okay, but I'm not a big fan of Fallon. I did like Trevor Noah though. I think he had the best comedy cast with him. The people who worked with him were fantastic. But yeah. Oh man, dude, Sirhands and Mime are going all in on this. For those who have not done this yet, I'll put the box on screen for you. Oops, wrong one. This is the Laughal box this month. This is the Works of Whimsy large deck box. Has 2 compartments in it. You can fit tons of things in it. This is the Death one, obviously painted by the man of the hour, Mr. Dice Goblin Riddles.
Man of the hour? What the hell are you smoking?
Nothing. I'm only giving you an hour. That's what I'm telling you.
So of the 2 hours, only one's mine?
Yep, exactly. I watched some Letterman growing up, Amalith. I hit or miss for me. Was never a Leno fan. Actually, I like Leno now more that he's retired than I did when he was doing his talk show. Way more. We got some more cards.
There it is. Is that it? Yes.
Buddy. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, shit.
If I win this month, I will dedicate my win to all the lost souls Chopper has claimed. Yes, serving hands. Chopper's claimed he has killed over 50,000 people. No joke. No joke. We got another one here. This is the good old Fireball card. If I could cast one spell on me, what would it be? Borrowed Knowledge for the epic skills. True. Borrowed Knowledge. I would be so dangerous if I had Borrowed Knowledge. I'd be on Jeopardy every time. You're fucked. That's all I would do is make money on Jeopardy. What did you pick? It's been a while since we had this card. Riddles, what would you pick for a spell cast on you?
I think right now, if I had an option, I would really enjoy Displacement.
If I had a choice right now, it would be Clone. I need another of me right now. I really do. Really need another one of me.
Want to use enough in certain circles. Trust me, buddy. Trust me.
I disagree with you wholeheartedly. You don't know what you're talking about.
You can disagree with me all you want. It doesn't make you right. Okay?
It 100% makes me right. 100%. Oh, here we go. Oh, God. Character death. This is the first time we see this card used this way.
Oh, shit.
Let me get this yawn in here. What is the worst character death you've witnessed? There is no regret behind Chopper's visual sensors, only determination. True.
Oh, and I have a counterpoint to your argument about the Death Star.
To the Death
Star.
Star? Counterpoint. Did I say something about Death Star recently?
We had talked about this last time, and Chopper's kill count, and I brought up the Death Star as an option, and you're going like, well, a lot of people took to operate that, but there only one person pulled the said the command, pulled the trigger, right? It's just like any other weapon. It doesn't matter if it's like the commander of a ship saying fire. They're kind of the responsible one, So I will stand by my point that Grand Moff Tarkin is right up there as like probably number one. He just destroyed a whole planet.
Who told him to fire though? Wasn't it Palpatine?
No, Palpatine wasn't even in the first movie.
Oh, you're right. Vader?
Nope, it was just him. He wanted to make an example. When,
I guess so.
She gave him the a planet way out in the outer ring as the rebel base, and he's going like, well, that's not going to be a big enough thing. We're just going to blow up Alderaan.
Still though, we're talking about a fucking R5 droid killing 50,000 people. I just want to say that we're not even talking about an assassin droid, unless Amir is correct and it is an HK brain locked in that little shit.
Which I love the idea of.
That's the best fanfic I've ever heard.
8K brain and Chopper, which would make sense why his name is Chopper. He might have actually been chopping people up.
Oh my lord. I didn't even think about that part of it. That'd be horrifying. Horrifying. Horrifying.
It was funny though, because during the episode, I looked at Sean and I go, get in the chopper. It's a stupid freaking reference.
So what are we working on right now, Riddles? While I grab something from the other side of the room.
I'm working on adding in these very subtle little highlights with much lighter colors than what we've been using to kind of give it a little more break, a little more life. Just, take it really, really pushing it to that next level of expectation for me. I don't know how well that translates on screen, but we'll see. I'm trying to think what else is going on. Are you? Oh no, you left the screen, huh? That's right. He just said he was going to get something.
Cat decided that it needed to crawl through everything on the opposite side of the room and knock over all of the stuff that I'm working on. Because, cats.
Uh-huh.
It's true. They're horrifying.
They are not horrifying. You just don't understand them.
I understand Archer. He's named after Archer from the TV series. Archer.
Yeah, I know. Oh, geez, that's right. Today. Double check for me. Actually, you know what? I'm going to check right now.
Double check what?
If I remember correctly, Archer returns today.
I'm so behind on that show. It might be.
Release date. It should have come out last night, August 30th.
Hey, are you caught up on it? I'm behind.
Oh yeah, we've watched them all.
Yeah, I'm behind. I'm probably behind 2 seasons.
Probably 5 times now.
I love that show. I just kind of fell out of it for a while. Maybe I'll put that in my to-watch thing.
Totally worth it. Totally. Crazy.
Yeah, I'm assuming they just kind of jumped the shark. Am I wrong?
What?
Didn't they just jump the shark a ton, like the last couple of seasons? The last one I saw, like, Pam was a rock person. I was like, I'm out.
Oh, that was okay, so there was a period of time where Archer was in a coma.
Oh.
And during the coma, they did all these really crazy variations of the team and the storyline and series.
Gotcha.
It was great. Absolutely amazing. I loved it.
My dog is barking. You know what? This might be something I can show off on screen.
Ooh, aren't you special?
Let's find out. I'm going to go look. Entertain, Riddles. Entertain.
I don't know how. That's why I have
That's
you.
what words are for.
I don't know what you want me to say. I need to find a... Ooh, that would have been fun to use at one point, but it's too late now. I'm trying to find a good color. Oh, magenta. That could be it. Let's use magenta. Let's see how that works. Oh, no, that's kind of got a purple. I want a purple. I want more of a red tone. So I might have to mix my own color. Bastich. right, so if we're doing that, let's do.
It's not solo. I'm back. It's not what I was hoping for.
Sorry, not sorry. I don't know.
I mean, it's something I need, but I was hoping it was a Star Wars order.
Oh, gotcha.
Because we were talking Star Wars. Something I ordered a bit ago. But it's not. It is not that.
I'm going to use. I need something warm. Oh, you know what? We just got. No, not that one. There it is. Mixing colors. Oh, yeah.
I like color mixing.
What's annoying is trying to replicate it.
Color mixing is difficult. Is it that hard to do? Is color mixing that hard? I don't think duplicating color mixing is that hard, to be honest with you.
Depends. For me. There we go. That's the shade of pink I want. All right.
Color mixing is a special thing.
Come on, you got too much on the brush. I need to get some off. Thank you.
No order 66.
Huh? What?
Nothing. I didn't say anything. So we have, let's see here. Looks like we got a couple more cards. I'll walk away for just a minute.
It's okay to have more cards, Eric. It's okay.
I'm fine with it. Got another one for mime, and I'm seeing a theme here. What flavored dice would you want most? The souls of Chopper's enemies. I don't think that's a taste that you really want. That sounds disgusting, mime.
I don't know. Could be good.
Oh, I don't know how this would go. All right, crossover time. This is one of my favorites. I like this card a lot, actually. What two characters would you love to see fight each other? And they said Chopper versus Predator.
You know what it was? Okay,
The heat sense might screw up Predator there because he can't heat sense it. And he doesn't carry any weapons.
He is a weapon.
If that was the case, he would have shot Arnold on sight. At least in that movie.
But,
yeah. I don't know how that would work.
You want to know the response I'm always waiting to hear with that card?
What?
And it was part of the reason why I made the card to begin with. Me versus you.
Oh, God. What am I buying? I wasn't buying anything serving hands. The feeders came in for the little ones, for the spiders. Feeders and some new isopods for the big cage. But I was hoping it was the Star Wars stuff that I got, so I could show it on screen, but it is not. Is it order 66? Yes, I ordered 66. Yes, what I ordered. Chopper versus Jason crossover? Well, Jason would murder Chopper because Jason doesn't die, unfortunately. I hate to tell you that. Especially if it's Jason X.
Oh, wait. Here you go. Here's the way to settle it. Chopper versus an HK.
Ooh. I mean, I guess it would... The thing is, he doesn't have the body. He doesn't have the HK body, you know what I mean? That's the thing's missing for him. 100%. 100% missing. That crossover's good. The Jason Chopper's hilarious. I will say, for anyone who hasn't watched Freddy vs. Jason, amazing. Such a fun time if you've never watched that movie. Oh, I see. Kyle played a whole bunch of Corpse Talk cards right out of the gate.
Oh no, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
He usually buys and plays them because he can't always be there for the live shows. I always forget how hard it is to make the green cards. Green cards for when I have to use the rarity levels. Like this show, we get to make fun ass cards, put them together, put them out. But when I have to like do weighted cards and make green cards are so hard to make because they're the most common found. But they can't carry too much power because they're too common. It's very weird. It's a very weird category of cards because there's no lands. You know what I mean? It's not like Magic where it's just a land. You got another land. We're trying to find a way to make something that is like that. Expendable land. But I have not come up with anything yet. I have not.
There we go. That's better.
Are you adding some blend into the outside edges? Is that what you're doing?
Well, yeah. I mean, like, there's more blend going on into this. There's more color. You know, I'm bringing more colors, like these softer blues here, the softer yellow here, that little bit of
some highlights.
Yeah, the pink over here and the purples. So yeah, just
that's hella pretty.
Yeah, I'm at a point where I think it needs to stop.
Yeah. You think? Or you're not sure? Or maybe?
Or I'm going to overwork it. And when I overwork stuff, I end up fucking it up.
It's gorgeous.
So I'm kind of... But that's your tantra right there. All the chakras in one line.
Top to bottom.
I think I need to stop there, though. What's everybody in the audience think, huh?
Well, here, let me put it on full screen.
Are we good here? Are we good?
Do you guys think we need more?
Good. Do I need to move it?
Are you happy with where it is?
Oh, wait. Here we go.
Turn it. It's not all on screen.
That's because you have... Yeah, you're...
I have a crop on mine.
Yeah.
That's good.
I forget that you crop it, which is why you can't see me when I'm painting.
Right.
I'm down,
the crop is
my
very,
screen,
but even
it's
there,
not on here.
Yeah, the crop's very minimal though. Like all it's cut right now is the very bottom corner. But I have to crop it to fit it in.
That's what she said.
Probably. Absolutely.
Right, I'm checking Ko-Fi just to make sure we don't have anybody else to add to the list today.
Yeah, well, we still got an hour.
Oh, I know. I just wanted to see.
I want to see, yeah. If you have cards and you're in the audience and you have not used your cards, now's your time if you'd like to get yourself the lovely box of death.
Yeah.
I am excited that Starfield is releasing tonight.
And here's just real quick, all right?
Yes.
I just recently had a new follower come on board, and they really kind of jumped in full steam as far as like some of the items that I carry and paint and stuff.
Wait, somebody else came on board, you said?
Well, not like just a patron, a fan.
Oh, gotcha.
And the great thing is that they heard of me through Tim over at Staff and Branch.
Oh, nice.
And I mean, you guys have heard me talk about Tim before. I can't say enough good about this human being. If you're not following him on any of his socials or all of his socials,
one of his boxes, man.
Please absolutely do. The work that he does with wood and resin is absolutely stunning. It's amazing and deserves all the accolades that I can think of.
Yeah,
I have
his work is
5 of his boxes. Yeah, I absolutely adore him as a person. He's just good, really good people, and he's got cute puppies.
Cool puppies.
Fur babies are always a bonus because I don't have any of my own.
Oh, you don't have any fur babies?
No, we live in an apartment, and we both, as far as dogs go, we both feel dogs deserve to have more space than an apartment.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. I guess where you live, it'd be hard to take them out and run them and shit like that.
Yeah, so we're waiting until we get a house for that. We've talked about a cat. Cat is high on the list right now. Might be soonish. I don't know.
Nice.
The cat would be all my responsibility. which I am totally fine with because I am very much a cat person. Grew up with cats, and cats are I get cats. I understand them. So, oh shit. Serving Hands, why are you nervous to play a card? What card could be that?
What could be that bad?
Of all people, you.
Yeah, how are you nervous about any card?
Right?
I don't know.
Starfield. Scott, what's Starfield?
Starfield is free on Game Pass, right? Just so you know. If you have Game Pass, Scott, I don't know if you do, for Xbox or PC, it is free on there.
Nessie, to answer your question, I put a sealer and a top coat on every piece I do, from the giant D20s down to my small little X chest that I did for Elderwood. Anything I do gets a coat, and typically I like matte, but some stuff does get a gloss.
It's a roll.
Coat.
I guarantee this is the roll card.
Whether or not it needs that gloss or not.
Did she have the red dragon? She has the red dragon card. This is our first one. All right, lady. Red dragon. You need a 19 or 20 to beat the red dragon, but it will give you, I think it's 4 ticket entries, isn't it? Three ticket entries.
Three entries, I believe. 3
entries. Serving Hands, if you beat a dragon up. Come on. Thomas Jackson. Woo! Yeah, you can use Game Pass on Xbox. Game Pass works for PC as well.
Why is it not in focus? That's
Scott.
Annoying.
That's what I'm doing mine on.
It shows in focus on mine. Why isn't it?
It's in focus on mine too. It looks fine.
Yeah, it looks fuzzy on my YouTube.
Well, let me double check it. Video settings.
Grab out my little clock.
Here, hold on here. There. See if that's better.
Well, no, I gotta wait for it to catch up to me. There's like almost like a 4-minute delay today. It's kind of crazy how long this is.
Just bump it forward. You might just be behind.
Oh. So you blamed it on me?
Yeah. 100%. 100%.
Oh, yeah. For this box, honestly, I think I want the colors to remain as is. Gloss can, when you shift it, you get that sheen on it and you lose the image. Whereas with a matte, you avoid that sheen. So I think I'm gonna go with matte on this. I really think that's gonna be the right way to go for this piece.
Todd. There's a guy named Todd that really likes the new paint water mug, which is good because he may have dropped his other favorite mug 2 days after getting the new one.
Oh no!
I'm sorry, Todd.
Oh, that is so. Oh yeah, I have chipped mugs that I keep, and I'll use like this one right here that held my pens and pencils on my desk. Has a crack and a chip in it, but yeah, it's a favorite mug because it's Star Wars. So I mean, I can't get rid of it.
So my new mug coming in is the Ahsoka mug from the Disney store, which I'm excited for. I want to be here. Come on, roll it, Serving Hands. Let's do it. Let's do it. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it.
Come on. And if you get a crit, you get a crit card, which could get you an extra laugh if I laugh at the crit.
It's true.
Just saying.
It's true.
Just saying.
It's possible. It's possible. You know, but you could roll one.
Which would also be a possibility. You actually have, what, a 3 in 20 chance of getting something out of this?
That's not how that works, but yes, sure.
No, actually, that is how it works.
Nah, because you also have to laugh. You also have to laugh, so that's not true.
I said chance. You're prepping for the disappointment.
All right, well, prep for it.
If you want real disappointment, just date me.
I'm not a Disney adult. I just want an Ahsoka mug, and they sell them. It looks dope.
Well, there's a big problem with that statement. It's the word adult.
I'm an adult. Look at this fucking grade. Kids aren't born this way.
Whatever.
Come on, 16.
Ooh, so close. Oh man.
That's a good roll, though.
It's a good roll.
It's a good roll. It's not beat a dragon roll, but it's a good roll. It's good. I'm proud of you for that 16.
Here's a crazy thought for you guys, though. I don't remember if we talked about this live on stream last week. Or
put the advantage cards in?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to make advantage cards. I think that's next month's priority is advantage cards and new cards.
Either advantage cards or weapon cards.
Weapon cards would give you bonuses to hit, but then we're doing math. Advantage is just so much easier.
Okay. I'm good with advantage, too. So what it would be is if you were going to have a combat card, like say you're going up against the War Duke, you play your advantage first. If you have one, play your advantage and then the War Duke.
Or we can make an inspiration card, which is a reroll.
Yeah.
But I think you just do an advantage card. I mean, we could do weapons. The problem with weapons is, like, people could... I guess you could get, like, you know, a dancing blade that gives you a +4 or something like that. And we could make stuff like that. I think more questions and just advantage cards would be the best way, personally.
There was a question earlier, and I did not get did not get a chance to answer it on top of my head.
Then don't use the phrase, Allie. Just don't. I'm a Star Wars fan. Doesn't make me a Disney adult. It makes me a Star Wars fan. I'm an IP whore, not a Disney whore. No, I'm not a Disney adult.
My new patron that I was talking about, he might be in chat today. I don't know. I know he just bought two kofi tickets. He's the one who got the other chakra case. And
oh, really? Nice.
Yep. And if I remember the timing right, it was like less than 2 hours after I posted it.
Yeah, I went back to look for it and it was gone.
Yeah, what I did was I didn't post it on my socials. I only posted it on my Discord at first.
Yeah, you said you were going to do that.
Yeah, I wanted to give the fans and such a chance to get at it, people that were in the stream to get at it before putting it out there on social, and I didn't have a chance to put it to social.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's awesome, though.
So, and I'm hoping... Actually, I want to see if they're going to get it today or not, because I'm curious. Well, it's cleared customs. It cleared customs today, so...
Oh, is it out of states?
Out of country.
That's what I said, out of the states.
But yeah, I thought you said state, not states.
Out of the states.
Yeah. Yeah. One of our northern friends.
Good old blame Canada.
That's definitely the country, outside the U.S., that's the main country I send to.
Blame
the second
Canada.
one would be Germany. Germany has that whole little Nordic region there seems to have a fascination with some of my stuff.
I mean, I can't imagine why.
I just sent a vampire crypt out that way yesterday. Yesterday, yeah.
Serving hands.
Oh no! What I missed?
Whose glasses are these? Wrong answers only. They're mine. Hiding my sad, puffy eyes after that swift defeat.
Oh. All right, yeah. My YouTube just showed me wiping the camera off.
Yeah, so go to the bottom slider and slide it forward and see if you're just not behind.
Oh, why did it do it? Yeah, now it keeps trying to go back. What the hell is it doing? Now I got nothing.
Refresh it.
But I'll lose chat. I'll lose my space in chat. Damn it. All right. Refreshing.
Shipping to Canada is such a pain.
And hand wave for testing.
For testing purposes, this is a hand wave. Disney.
Still not seeing the hand.
I don't have that big of a delay.
I'm not sure why. I don't know. I'm not stressing. Whatever. It's just kind of annoying.
Hey man, welcome to streaming. Delays are a thing. So, I got about a 30-second to 45-second delay. Somewhere under a minute is good. So I remember I was going to ask you. Did you run Marvel yet for the store?
No, I'm still writing the one shot.
Are you letting them make characters? Or are you just giving them pre-mades?
No, we're doing pre-mades. So,
X-Men, baby.
I'm keeping it at a street level, and I don't want to announce who the villains are, but there are multiple villains in this. Okay. I did make one character for it. I made one villain to kind of throw in there.
To have fun.
That nobody would be familiar with. That way there's kind of like... I like the unknowns. So but I'm using 4 well-known villains.
Oh, okay.
And it's more of a street level thing.
Like, what would you consider the street level to be? Like Daredevil?
Well, I put the rank cap at 3. Which
right,
is
right,
kind
but
of where
people don't know the system.
People kind of begin to start crossing over because at level 3 or rank 3, you have people like Luke Cage.
He's a 3?
He's a 3 out of 6. It ranks
out
up
of
to
6. Oh, yeah, that's right.
And get it anything past 6 is like your cosmic stuff.
Right.
And those are ones that you're not meant to be able to fight or kill. Like Galactus is not meant to be fought.
No, you redirect
really
that
not.
bitch. You don't fight.
You're not supposed to kill him. It's just a force of nature that you.
That's your squirrel girl, and you're super special. Fucking hate that character.
Yeah. Anyway, that's so. They have 10 options to play. Let's see how many of them I can remember off the top of my head without looking. Daredevil, Echo, Elektra, and it's the Daredevil version of Elektra, the newer Elektra. Okay. I've got. Oh man, now all of a sudden I'm drawing a blank. White Tiger's in there. Red Wolf, if anybody remembers Red Wolf, he's freaking amazing.
I don't. Is that the Native American?
Yep.
Okay.
There is Jessica Jones.
I like
Luke Cage.
I like Jones.
Iron
She's
Fist.
one of my favorites.
Shoot, I got 2 more. Who am I missing? Dag nabbit. It's in the Discord, so let me just grab it real quick because I know there's somebody There's 2 people I'm missing. Hellcat, which I love. I love Hellcat, and Misty Knight.
Is she a 2?
Misty, I think is a 2. I think the 3s out of that list are Jessica, Luke.
Yeah,
are both.
So what's
3s.
Daredevil then?
Hellcat,
is he a 4?
Hellcat is a strong 3. Hellcat's freaking scary.
Is Daredevil a 4 then?
No, Daredevil's a 2.
What?
Power rankings are based on your powers and your talent. You know, this
is
little
Punisher
stuff.
a 2 then as well?
What's that?
Punisher's a 2 then as well, I assume.
I haven't seen Punisher yet. They haven't put him in the book yet. So, and I think there might be, because I know Marvel is juggling Punisher right now.
Violent to put in the book.
Yep. I would love to have Moon Knight in there, but Moon Knight's actually a 4.
No, yeah, 100%. He's got a fucking god with him.
Yeah. So, yeah, Moon Knight kind of goes right above that. Captain America is a 4.
Sure.
You know, so
Spider-Man a 5 or a 6, I assume.
Who?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is a 4.
Okay.
Yep.
Must be handcuffed by his morals.
The Peter Parker and Miguel O'Hara are both 4s.
What the fuck is like a 5 to them then?
You'll have to see. It's where is my book?
That's weird. No, I don't care. I'll look it up. I don't care that much. But that just seems weird to me that I thought Spider-Man would be a 5. He's one of the strongest people in Marvel.
Yeah, but he intentionally holds back.
Yeah, I guess if he's handicapping him a point.
And the number of and you got to think the number of powers he has is not a lot.
No, it's not. It's not.
Right.
It's not
so it doesn't need to be a high rank to have that.
So the Doc Ock version of him is like a 6.
Doc Ock is a 4.
No, I mean the Doc Ock Spider-Man.
No, I understand what you're saying. The superior Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
That was a great run.
Trying to think. Yeah, but yeah, it's interesting. I enjoy what I've gotten into so far.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give it a shot. I just haven't had time.
10, and it's taking place at the Howard and Maria Stark Institute for Galactic Research. Is where it's being held, where the little one shot is at.
Gotcha.
And I already have my cliffhanger hanger planned. So,
what is there's something else I was going to ask you. I'm looking through my show notes here.
If I remember right, Wolverine's a 5. The Laura
least favorite character in Marvel is Wolverine.
No, the Laura Kinney Wolverine is a 5, I believe.
Doesn't matter. It's just my least favorite character in Marvel. I've never been a Wolverine fan, even as a kid.
I believe Cyclops is a 5.
I like Cyclops. Always have. I like Rogue. I like Cyclops. Actually, I shouldn't say. I like the X-Men in general. They're my favorite of the Marvel stuff.
Wong is a 5. Yeah, but you get the guys like Doctor Strange. Yeah, that's a 6 easily.
Todd said, I love the idea of superheroes, but I'm not a fan of convoluted continuity once a character's been around for more than 10 years. I treat each time a new writer picks it up as its own thing, because that's the only way you can fucking do it. I enjoy writers' runs and artists' runs, not character runs.
It's like I was just talking with Shaw yesterday about Craven, because the movie coming out, and how I'm not a fan of what they're doing with the movie.
I don't know much about it.
Huh?
I don't know much about the movie so far. I haven't watched anything for it.
They're trying to make him an anti-hero of sorts, and it feels like, and they really weakened his backstory. They're just like,
who's playing
him? Like, if they're doing Craven, they got to set him up to be able to do something like Fearful Symmetry.
Who's playing him?
Carter, the one who played the Quicksilver that died. Yeah.
I don't know who it is then.
You know him, Aaron something Carter or something like that. I can't
remember. Yeah. Okay.
He's one of the 2 Quicksilvers.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I just watched the latest Guardians of the Galaxy. Thought it was okay. Finally watched it.
I enjoyed it.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah. I had good moments with that one.
There's some solid moments. Little horror-esque. A little some creep in the new Guardians. But all the Star-Lord stuff I could have gave 2 shits about. They really kind of like, we just got a drunk Thor. We didn't need a drunk Star-Lord. Like, it was okay. It was all right. But yeah, I agree with what Amir said earlier. I'm kind of falling out of love with a lot of Marvel stuff lately. We'll see what they do. I mean, I'll watch them. But the best thing I've seen was a TikTok recently. Could you imagine if they just took any of the DC animateds, just pick one? The Brave and the Bold, the regular Batman that we watched forever, any of the Justice Leagues, any of the animateds, and just made them live action. Stop fucking around. Give us Batman with Frost with the dome on his head. Just make the animated into a fucking live action.
I don't need them to be live action. They're perfect the way they are.
That's not the point.
That's not the point.
The point is that they are good and the movies for DC are bad. That's the point. Follow the formula of the animated.
Same quality. It's never gonna have that same quality. It's just not.
The writing is bad for the movies, but the writings for the animated are amazing.
They've come up with the perfect solution. You just need to stop and listen for a second. Damn it!
Make the animated.
They're going to start releasing the animated movies in theaters.
That's great. But I want a live action version that doesn't suck.
I don't need a live action. I really don't.
I do. I want it. I want live action. We finally can do it, and I want them to do it right. Write a good story, for fuck's sake. Stop changing costumes because you think they're too bright for the screen. Like, we're past that point, guys. We're past it.
Yeah.
Like, if they did the original Batman the Animated Series, then that style, the look, the feel, the narrative, and made that live action, don't have to retell it. I'm just saying the same styling. I don't need, like, a one-for-one. I'm saying make new episodes, but do a live action version of it. Follow the fucking formula that animated has done, because the animated formula has not failed, short of like 2 of the animateds. Like, every DC animated has been phenomenal in comparison.
Speaking of, you saw the news earlier this week?
Harley?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad.
So both Batman and Harley passed away this year.
Hey man, they went together at least, right?
Yep.
No, I just hope Mark Hamill isn't looking at it going, fuck.
Yeah, right? we cannot afford to lose Mark right now. I'm sorry. That man is a gift.
Trickster, we were just talking about Snyder before the show. Here's the thing. Snyder is a hit or miss for me. It's a coin flip. Because like you have movies like 300 and that was amazing. And then you have things like Justice League, which was not amazing. So he's hit or miss for me. He's not Michael Bay. And that makes me happy. But we'll see what happens. I don't think you can save DC. Although, I will say the new Flash movie I just watched the other day was actually fun. If you get past the point that they made Barry autistic, I don't know what they were trying to do there. Yeah, dude. Barry was like, he had autism, like hardcore in the movie.
That was weird. Okay, that's just I don't understand the need for that.
Because I think it's the way that the actor or maybe the writer or director was trying to portray being a super nerd. Like, because Barry's a nerd, you know, like he's a nerd, he's a scientist, but they portrayed it in a way where he was a little weird. Biggers?
Yeah.
I don't know what Biggers is. What's Biggers?
What?
Couldn't stand Ezra. Yeah, but the Michael Keaton was amazing. But I didn't mind when it was like when more Flash showed up and that stuff happened. Like, it looked good. The special effects looked good because so much of it had to be special effects that it grounded in a really weird way in the Speed Force. I just think that they made him so odd. Yeah, the first 20 minutes before he's in the suit was really painful. Really, really painful. But after that, it got good.
Yeah, I mean, they're taking from Flashpoint, but not really doing Flashpoint. It's
I was okay with it being different too. I just
well, no, I don't mind it being different.
Have you seen it yet?
I wanted that alternate Earth with like Aquaman fighting Wonder Woman. You know?
Yeah. Did you see it yet?
No.
Okay, so it's on HBO if you have HBO.
I know.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you did. Yeah. It was weird. It was weird. It's just some odd stuff. Odd stuff, man. I wish they would have. I wish they would have just got the guy who played the Flash from CW.
Yeah.
Grant, right? That's his last name, Grant.
Yeah, Grant.
Fucking amazing. He'd have been great for it.
That series.
Jump Shark.
It's like I do this with everything, but yeah, the series had a lot of things wrong compared to the comics.
Oh,
but it was its own thing, and it stood strong.
The first 3 seasons was solid. They were solid, and then it really got like, whoo. But I will say the movie makes use of Flash's powers really well that I didn't think we were going to see. They actually did a lot of his powers where I was like, holy shit, they're actually using his powers. That was cool.
As opposed to like, what do I do in Justice League?
Yeah, no, there was none of that. There was no like, what can I do stuff. This was like, hi, I'm the Flash. I'm super fucking fast. Tornadoes? Check. Phasing? Check. Like, time stop, need to eat a lot and consume food? Check. Like, they hit the marks. So that was kind of cool. At least I thought so.
Damn it, now I want a hot dog.
I have hot dogs downstairs, actually.
In the comics, it's one of his favorite things to go for.
Because they're easy to eat?
They're on the street everywhere.
Yeah. It was fun. There's a great little opening sequence that happens. It was good. The banter's good. But Michael Keaton, dude, if you like the old Michael Keaton Batman, it was so wonderful to see him back. I still need to see the new Spider-Verse, too. I didn't get a chance to see that yet.
The new Spider-Verse is incredible.
I know. I've just time has gotten away.
We talked about this earlier, but Blue Beetle is totally worth going to the theater for.
Yeah, Amir wants to see it. Maybe we'll go see it, Trickster. I haven't had a chance. And now that I'm not working for Kobold, I'm job hunting again. So I got to use this movie pass that has all these credits on it. So maybe we'll go see Blue Beetle, Trickster. I haven't had a chance yet.
Blue Beetle was totally fun. I had a great time with that movie. It was, yeah. There's a lot of little things you got to watch out for if you're really trying to catch all the Easter eggs. And I love the fact that like this is potentially the first new DCU movie.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I agree with that.
That's what they're, because it's disconnected from, so I really like it.
Only thing I want to know is, do I get a Green Lantern appearance?
There is an Easter egg, but no appearance.
Okay. I'm excited for a new Green Lantern and stuff. So yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun. If people have more cards, play them. We're giving you your full 30 still. We're just shooting the shit. We got this. Yeah. These boxes got done early. What are we gonna paint next? Do we know?
I'm waiting for a shipment to come in. I have a couple shipments out there right now, or orders out there right now that I'm waiting for to arrive. My next, I have more cedar coming in, so I can use one. I can definitely use one of those as the next one if I want.
Oh, more cedar boxes coming in.
I got the last 7 cedar boxes.
Nice.
So I think I pretty much got all the cedar boxes that were successful.
Have they told you how the boxes have been doing for them?
But they haven't been selling them. That's
Oh yeah.
you see what I'm saying? So
do you know why that is? Why they haven't been selling them yet? Is there like
no,
a?
I have not crossed that bridge with them. I don't. It's.
I mean, fuck it. I
That's
guess.
on them. If they, I don't want to get too heavy into their.
Oh, I thought maybe
stuff.
they were like waiting for a new order to come through. If they were changing the wood types. Have you gotten any other wood yet besides cedar?
I have walnut coming in.
But you haven't gotten any yet. So I'm wondering maybe they were waiting for all their wood,
not yet.
making all of them.
That new werewolf one I did that's been doing so well. I just ordered 5 of those on walnut because I really
the
feel
one with
on these.
the
It's gonna do
split
well
moon
on
on
these.
it, that werewolf one
What's that?
with the moon on it, the werewolf with the moon on
Yeah,
it.
the moon phases with the claw marks.
Mhm. Oh, I did get.
Let's see. So for the cedars that I have coming in, oh, you know what? Well, I don't know about that one. There's not a lot I can do with that.
I got the book.
But I have 2 werewolves. So that's the landscape with the 2 silhouettes of the werewolves and all the trees and the moon. The Raven and Moon, I have 1 of those.
Okay.
2 of the Goblin Shiny Math Rocks, and 2 Clan of the Owlbears. All on cedar coming that are due in. I should definitely have them by then. So.
Oh, Nessie, no! Find the lid. Find the lid. You can if it's a. Is it a rice cooker or is it just a pot? If it's a pot, you can put a plate on it. I've done that before. So I got the book in Riddles.
What book?
The werewolf one finally came in because they gave me the PDF. I got this. So I picked this up with another book, and I can tell you that this is lighter than a regular book. The paper is literally that different. Like the book, you ever pick up a thick book and you're like, God damn, that book is light. Yeah. That's the kind of paper that is in here. But now that I'm seeing it not on the showroom floor at Gen Con, I can tell you that the paper pick was a purposeful pick. It's to give it an aged look to it. But in the showroom, it was canvassy. The one I have in my hand is not. And I kind of wonder, those print runs they got for Gen Con were wrong. Like the wrong paper. Like an original print run. Because this paper is not canvassy. It's more like a stone washed or a not even stone, like
the paper from Vesson. Do you have the Vesson book?
Nah, it's not quite like Vesson. It's here. I can put it on screen. Actually, this camera is so fucking good at this. It's like
that looks like the kind of paper they used in Vesson.
It's a little different. There's no texture to it though, and I swear to God, the one at Gen Con had texture to it.
Oh. Maybe, I don't know.
So I'm curious. I want to run this at some point. I might run a private game for it. I am interested in it. I do like the art.
Did you read the like lore in it? Because you see how they took and kind of like the Get of Fenris is almost nothing but the Swords of Heimdall now, and groups like
but they're not Nazis. That part's not. That part is not true. I've looked through everything. There's no real reference to them being Nazis.
No, I already did that too.
Yeah, but they did change it, and I'm fine with canon change. I know that's your favorite, so that sucks, but I'm fine with canon change. I don't give a fuck.
But they had a subset of the Get of Fenris that was called the Hand of Tyr.
Yep. We might get a book for that later, though.
What's that?
We might get a book for that later.
Maybe. But that was the group within the Get of Fenris. These strong Viking warrior werewolves. And their whole purpose was to go after things like rapists and child molesters and terrorists and violent criminals,
Nessie, just open the dishwasher. You can just, if you pull the handle to shut it off, just pull the lid out and wash it. You 100% can open a dishwasher when it's running. They're made to shut off. Why? Because the first one was opened by a child and it sprayed him in the face with hot water. That is why you're allowed to open them when they're running now. They shut themselves off. Don't ask how I know that story. I learned it when I worked for Home Depot. So, I think we'll get an extra book. I think we'll get another book for it. So, and here's the other thing. All that stuff that we were talking about, like the different, like how they split the tribes up, what they are now, with the clans, that stuff. There's really no mechanics, though. So you can easily just take the shit that was there before and bring it over.
Right. The mechanics for it are in determining what like abilities you can pick.
Right. Just
And
I can make that up in 5 minutes.
Right. So I know that they don't have I know it's more of a flavor thing than an actual mechanic thing.
Yeah.
So it's not I just wish they had gone that route with it.
Maybe again, you can only put so much in a book. Maybe, and that is what you're talking about was a very small part of the old werewolf.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll get something later, or write your own chapter piece for it, or just add it in. I mean, so any GM, like the older I've gotten, if there's something a player wants to do, short of be Batman or Wolverine in any game, is fucking stop being that person. I'm usually open to help them make it, because if it's gonna make them happy, I'd rather help them develop and play the thing they want to play.
Yeah.
And I know that's not all GMs, but I think with age, I have definitely realized that more and more.
I think, from my perspective, you have until you've actually done it and seen that it's gone through the experience of being a DM or game master or narrator or whatever, having that experience of free play, the homebrew open experience, it can be scary, but once you do it, it becomes a lot easier.
You gotta realize,
and you actually practice it. It's like anything else; you just have to practice it.
The secret to GMing is very simple. You are the only one who knows what's behind the screen.
Yep.
Everything else is just what you put out. It's only what leaves your mouth and you present verbally or physically manifest in facial expressions with a smirk or what you're doing. Those are all your players know. Just like when a player makes a background for their character to help develop like the moral code, the idea, what they're doing, they're the only one who knows that until they bring it out at the table. I always tell players, find a way to work your background in. Assume these people work with each other and like each other for some reason, even if you don't know yet. Assume they do, and then draw those connecting lines to make them like each other later on. But you got to bring your background out as you're playing, or no one fucking knows it. You wrote a really cool thing, and you're the only one who knows it. That's like fanfic that never goes public. Like imagine if we didn't know the canon for any of the Star Wars characters. They just put them on screen and we never learned the backgrounds. Like, it wouldn't work. So you got to bring them out when that happens. With that, we have more cards. We have more cards? Yeah, we have more cards played. Who is your favorite and why is it Jay? I don't know if I agree with this. I don't think this is a fair assessment.
I'm going to say already, that gets a point. They get a point.
God damn it. Jay sends me things, is what Mime says. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair at all. What is the craziest excuse you've heard for canceling a game? Sorry, we got the Nick Cage Superman, and now the universe is doomed.
Oh no!
I was watching this.
A Nick Cage Superman. We don't. I'm sorry. Tim Burton, love you, buddy, but no.
Oh, Riddles. I hate to tell you this.
He make it CGI. Yes, I know he's in there.
It was fucking hilarious.
Not my thing. Nope, I don't. Nope,
I love Nick Cage, but I don't need a Nick Cage Superman. Although rumor is he's coming back to play Ghost Rider.
I enjoyed him as Ghost Rider. And
I did too. I like that Ghost Rider movie. I actually enjoyed it. It was fun.
I want to say my theory that I really believe the Deadpool movie is going to be him going through all the previous movies that were not Marvel and wiping people out. That's why all these people are coming back.
I agree with you.
He's going to go through. He's going to kill Ghost Rider. It's going to be Daredevil kills the Fox universe.
I can't wait for that movie. I think those two on screen are going to have fucking amazing chemistry. Oh, God. I'd take a Nick Cage Superman if it was like a what if 30-minute movie. Like, what were they called for DC? Marvel had what ifs. What was the DC ones? They had something like that. Elseworlds. Thank you. I'd take an Elseworld. 30, 45-minute Elseworld. Let's go.
The first one was Gotham by Gaslight.
Is it the sequel to Mandy? Is he really just Clark Kent?
Huh?
Mandy? Nick Cage, Mandy? The horror movie? You didn't see that? Oh.
No.
Do you like horror movies?
Yeah.
You should watch Mandy if you have not seen Mandy.
Okay.
It is a masterpiece in horror. It's 2 movies in one. It's fucking insane. For those who've seen Mandy in here, you all know what I'm talking
The unbearable weight of massive talent.
about. That was also fucking amazing, Allie. That was Nick Cage and Pedro. Was it Pedro Pascal? Right?
Pedro Pascal, yeah.
Fucking did not deserve to be as good. It was so enjoyable.
For suspense / kind of horror, I mean, it had some elements to it. Did you watch The Menu?
No, I haven't yet.
That was an interesting little twist of a movie.
It's
it
on
really
my list,
was.
but I haven't had a chance. My theory going in was he's a cook for Hannibal. I know that's not true, but that's that's what my brain said. You fell asleep both times trying to watch Mandy? Well, first off, Trickster, you fall asleep playing video games. You cannot use that as an excuse. I've been on call with you 15 minutes into our call, out like a light. Yeah, no right to be that good. I agree, Allie. We have another card. We have a convergence card.
All right, well, while you're doing that, I'm going to the shop and turning off the
Ko-Fis?
the tickets.
All right. What property would you like to see adapted into a TTRPG?
Ooh.
And mine says watching paint dry.
How the hell would you pull that off?
Look here, Mime. I don't understand what you would do during that. Would you have to roll for paintbrush strokes and paint within the lines? If you don't paint within the lines when the camera goes off, do you burn it? Like how? Every week your villain is not Eric Riddles. God damn it. Can't believe you gotta laugh out of that nonsense. Nonsense, I tell you. Oh, God, why? The beginning's slow. It's only like 15 minutes of slow, though, and it's not that slow. It picks up real quick. You just are watching it after you haven't slept. Like, stop doing that. Watch it in the middle of the fucking day. Chat rivalries, that's true. That's true, Mime. I think that watching paint dry would have to be like a competition paint show. Fuck, I don't know how you would do it.
I don't look at me, man.
The special ability would have to be called edging, though.
I barely pull off the actual stream itself, much less think of a game for it.
I can make a game. I can make a game of it. I can make a game of anything. I wholly believe I could gamify anything. That's fucking funny, though. It's really fucking funny. I'm secretly laughing a good amount. I'm gonna start putting some of these entries in while we doing this. Let me pull up our lovely spreadsheet.
So we have the 22 entries there.
Edging, beating a dead horse.
Oh, nobody's brought up the dead horse recently.
Fucking hilarious. Oh, we got another one.
See if Riddles laughs.
Roll to see little Riddles laugh. Yeah, that's true. Roll to see if it's worth a vertical.
Todd's got 10 cards in this already.
I know.
So
Bob Ross, one of the best cards in the deck. What mini would you want Bob Ross to paint? Eric and Jay's final battle, paintbrushes and blood everywhere. Look, maybe.
Oh, Mime, you forgot the biggest one.
What did they forget?
The Aurora Borealis.
Oh, Jesus in Christ. I didn't even think about that. It's true.
That would be the cover of the game.
It's true. The Aurora Borealis, it'd be Jay's face, multiply over top of it, where it is the Aurora Borealis. I'm just saying.
Right to the 10 paces.
Oh my God. That would be hilarious. Trying to find the other invoice. Not invoice, the other spreadsheet.
Which one?
The one that I have that has all the stuff in it.
Okay.
As I have.
No, serving hands. No.
What did you do, Ray?
At least she didn't say Senka.
What did you do, Ray?
Or Nescafe.
Nescafe.
I'm sorry, but instant is not coffee and never will be coffee.
No, it's instant diarrhea. It's true. It's fucking horrible. No one wants it.
Yeah, I am not yeah. I get it.
No one wants that shit. Where is... There's sheets. Okay. I'm trying to find the other sheet that I have, like, all of the normal people who submit on here.
Could have been paint water.
It's true. It could have been paint water. Here we go. Here we go. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not including today. Not including today. All right. Oh, I do have something else to show everybody.
Fishing with this little guy today.
Everybody who hasn't seen this yet, hold on. These are all of the beginning of the overlays for anyone who's missed the show for Corpse Talk. We'll be on again at 4 today to start building stuff out. So if you've not clicked the bell on YouTube, do that. And then I also put it up so you can do notifications because I know it helps people be able to notify themselves when we're going to be live. Strength somehow has 1 entry this month. I don't know how he got that. I don't think
he came in 1 episode.
I don't think he deserves that.
Watch him win.
Jesus Christ. Please no.
Hey, Cher won one on 1 card. She had 1 entry and she won.
I know. You like to talk about it. Scott somehow has 1 this month as well. I think he got 1 from trivia, maybe.
Oh, you know what? I think so.
Todd has...
Because didn't
the 10? Okay,
didn't mine finish? Was that this month? Yeah, mine finished.
I don't know. Allie has none this month. Allie, you haven't played any cards, girl.
Allie, play a card. Play at least 1 and I'll laugh for you. I promise.
Yeah, if you got cards, play them now while you can, everybody. Play them now while you can. I haven't put in today's yet. I'm going to put in the golden tickets here, though, just to make sure we got all the golden tickets.
And for those of you that have been watching me drink out of a very plain mug for a change, just so it has a very small version of my old logo.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. There's some templates like Todd, the mug you bought, the templates that the image that's online is actually this mug with me just, making a mock-up out of it. Yeah, I used the blank ones for mock-ups.
That's fucking hilarious.
But that's the easiest way. Just like get a little logo, clone it out, and now you've got a blank surface to put your designs on.
Someone bought one of the wine tumblers I made. Allie, I don't know if you've seen it. I figured you might be sitting on a card.
Nessie's saving their cards for this box.
I know.
I got a feeling this box, it may explode as far as like the number of entries we get. I don't know.
Yep. That's what happens when we do. First off, you can't. It's hard to get that box style.
Todd, also, if you need to do mock-ups, especially for like garments and clothing, get it in a royal blue or a vivid red. Just get a blank shirt. And because it's really easy to pull the textures off of those colors because there's enough differentiation without it blowing out or anything. So that's how you can get like, that little bit of thread kind of like texture to it.
Are you talking about for doing mock-ups? I have
plenty of mock-ups online that I use where I do that as well. So it's...
Yeah, or you can just do some level work in Photoshop and it works too.
Yeah. Like this guy right here. This is this mat on my desk. That's the mat that I used in all my photos for the mats.
See, Allie, I knew you were sitting on questions.
Oh, she played one?
Allie played 2. Ready? Ready?
Okay, all right.
Jay said he'd laugh is the answer to the life, the universe, and everything. God damn it, Allie. She played another one. I knew you were sitting on cards, you liar. What is your favorite dice vault from Riddles? My first one from him. A very pretty lotus. Aww.
I know which one she's talking about too. those were fun to paint. I should talk to Elderwood about giving me that design on one of these big boxes.
I don't know which one that is, actually. I'm sure I've seen Allie show it off on the show.
Lotus. It's one of the Elderwood Lotuses that I painted.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Back when I was getting their B boxes.
And I have, this won't be like negotiating with humans. Dice goblins only respond to one thing. Nick fucking Cage. Thanks, Allie.
No.
You gotta laugh at me on that. I'm a Nick Cage fan, girl. Oh. It's fucking funny.
I've got your Nick Cage.
Dude, Nick Cage has just gotten better with age. It's like fucking bourbon.
All right. I'm living in Nick Cage because I'm in Arizona.
Does he live in Arizona?
No, but Raising Arizona, one of his early movies.
Yeah. True that.
Yeah, that's an old school classic. If you haven't seen it,
it is an old school classic. Motherfucking Nick Cage.
You should definitely check that out.
I have seen it. I have seen it. I figured Allie was too busy playing Baldur's Gate to realize she had cards. Allie is being all consumed by Baldur's Gate.
I've heard it is extremely addictive, so another reason why I have not downloaded it.
I like it. I am not addicted to it. I'm definitely kind of fantasied out right now.
Fair enough.
Though I go in phases, and fantasy is one of those things that, like, once in a while I just need a goddamn break. And I have not been a fan of fantasy for a little bit right now. Like Moria's coming out for the Legend of the One Ring, right? And I'm excited, but not really.
Yep.
Not really.
I'm trying to think like oh, we already did the link for that. So the mini crypts are done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that kind of, it's only in its second day, and that thing really kind of blew up. Oh, if you are thinking of a mini crypt, there are 2 early bird slot or pieces in there where you get a discount if you do it within like the first 48 hours. So it's going to end like tonight because it's been up for 2. This is the second day it's been up. So if you do want a little discount, there is 2 listings in there with early bird specials.
Oh, he did early bird specials. That's awesome. I didn't know that.
Yep. So there's one for the regular and one for the premium, but it's only on the combos. So you would be getting a set of dice and the crypt as an early bird special.
That's fucking cool.
I'm still waiting for my next Alien thing to come in because I want to run Aliens again.
My goal is to be running Blade Runner here pretty soon for a live show.
Yeah.
In September.
Yeah, this month I'm doing Marvel at the store, and it's a one shot, but I'm gonna do it for 4 different nights, and
cool.
have like hopefully a different group of people each night, or at least allow people to play different characters.
Are you gonna have people play the villains?
No.
Oh, I would do a villain run.
That would get really complicated, I think.
Why? Rules or something would be a problem?
No, not the rules, just the way storytelling. You know, they would have to be in sync with what I have planned for the next part of the story.
No. I mean, like, run a hero one, and then the next day, run a villain one based on the hero one you ran. Like how they fucked up your plans. And then you have to make contingencies for the plans that they have ruined.
Yeah.
I would run it like the next week, obviously, so you can do some prep in between. I love doing back and forth and stuff like that. They're super fun. It is harder to prep, but really the way I see it is the first team just makes your notes for your next game.
And
because
then
the heroes do X.
Word.
Like, oh, they blow up your fucking warehouse. Your warehouse is blown up. You need to have your minions move everything out. Where are you going to cause conflict? Somewhere in the city to detract from the fact that you're moving things across town. Like, and especially if they're playing the goons and they're all renting U-Hauls. We need 8 U-Hauls. Full size.
Yeah, definitely not my gig.
No,
I
think
would want to run.
I would fucking run that heartbeat. I have ideas now. I might have to run Marvel now, goddammit. I think superhero games are the hardest thing for me to run though. Long term. One shot's easy as fuck. You have to have people who love superhero games to get how to flex powers, or it just doesn't work.
I will tell you that the challenge with the Marvel system or any superhero system in general, is the power sets.
Yeah,
powers in general.
Yes.
Because it's like creating a D&D spellcaster that can already cast at 9th level.
Yep.
So you've got this ginormous amount of things to pick from for spells that you have to go through and really think about like what you want, but your spells need to work together.
Yep. It's weird.
So, like, that's what the power sets are like. That I made that when I was making the villain. It was really hard kind of going through all that, knowing that I've only got this many points to spend on powers and trying to find this fun combination. But you have to read all the powers to understand what affects what. So it's fairly complex in that way.
Yeah, there's some weird. Mine comes to the fact that your players have to love comics, but also be okay with canon not mattering. Because you're going to change canon.
One thing I'm definitely putting out there is that canon is not an issue.
Like I'm writing this one as like a new writer on the thing. Like every time we are writing this as a group, this is our own canon. We're just playing characters and writing our own story with these characters.
That's the reason, and that's why they call it the Marvel Multiverse role-playing game.
Sure.
Because
you have to.
Even if you're running canon, as soon as you start the game, that causes a divergence in the timeline.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you're,
I mean, that's smart. So we got 2 more cards here. I'm going to turn the cards off here in a couple minutes. Got about 3 minutes before I turn cards off, so get them in. So the next card we got was... My audience freaked out when they looked at my browser history and found Nick Cage sipping his Folgers while beating a dead horse.
Under the Aurora Borealis.
Think she ran out of words. Thanks, serving hands. The next one is, what is your favorite geekdom?
Ooh, I'm curious.
Watching paint dry inside jokes.
Is that really classified as such?
It's geek. There was a guy on TikTok I found. It's a comedian, stand-up comedian, who does a Venn diagram for the difference between nerd, geek, dork, and one other thing, and how close they are all together. And the Venn diagram is fucking hilarious for it.
I am a nerd and a geek, so I know that.
You're usually one in his eyes, in his rules, because it has to do with like, if you're a geek, you're cosplayers. People go out and they put themselves out in the world. But if you're a nerd, you're like, what is it? You are super smart and socially awkward, right? If you're a geek, you are super smart and obsessed about something, right? In the Venn diagram, you could be both, but this is just the comedian stand up for it.
That's what geek is. A geek is because when you geek out, that's when you get super excited, you're passionate.
Yeah, geek. And nerd's the other one. Sorry, nerd's the other one. Nerd's the shut in, basically. Geek is the outgoing. But the last one, it's like when these two things are together, which is like obsessed and socially awkward, you're a stalker. It's funny how all of these things are so close together. It's true, though.
Ghost Spider's actually in the Marvel book, too, already.
Are they really?
Seen that mime. It's Gwen Stacy, from the...
Are they...
the Spider-Verse.
Have they put out
that's who Ghost Spider is.
Have they put out their show, like how many more things they're going to do?
So the next thing coming out is the Kang one, and it will have new characters in that one. Also new powers.
That's what it was. High IQ.
After that is the X-Men, which will come out at the beginning of next year. And then after that is the Spider-Verse one, which I believe is in fall of next year.
Those last two, that X-Men and Spider-Verse, I want that like now. Especially X-Men, dude. I would have opened with X-Men.
Yeah. Well, I think part of it, I don't think you always want to open with your strongest things. I really don't.
What's that?
I don't think you always want to open with your strongest piece.
I disagree. I think when you're doing a tabletop RPG and it is something that may not make it and has not been publicized well and it's hard to fucking get because it's in comic book stores and weird shit like that, I think you start with your strongest fucking thing and it sure as shit isn't Kang.
Well, I think they were with Kang because that was the direction they were going with the MCU. So they're hoping to ride that wave.
I would have quickly changed course after MCU's numbers.
Yeah.
I think that because people who watch MCU movies aren't the people in the comic book store buying the game at the comic book store. It'd be different if they were selling these at movie theaters or giving them away when you went to see an MCU movie. That would change everything. Oh my God, could you imagine if they were giving away the multiverse and the Kang thing if you went and bought your ticket for fucking seeing an MCU movie?
Woo! They couldn't afford that. That's yeah,
PDFs. Yeah. If you got like a fucking QR code for PDF, it cost them nothing to do that.
Maybe if they did that with the play test and got people excited with the play test.
No, I would just do it for Kang. Just for the Kang expansion and make them buy the book. Because you might be interested in it because you did it. I think there's so much you could have done with that. So much you could have done with that. But, what do I know? All right, everybody.
Everything, I know that.
Not everything, but a fucking lot. I'm going to pause the watching paint dry cards. Pausing. Meow. I'm going to enter the last couple of things in. I entered all of our golden tickets in. I have all of our stuff together.
Nice.
What is your guess for entries?
I feel like it's low. I'm going to say
a little higher than I thought it was.
I'm gonna say 87 at most.
Oh, you're way over. Actually, you're way over.
Yeah.
You good sir, are over.
62.
Yeah, 57. You were close. 57. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do first. We're gonna close this fucking ad. We're gonna shuffle this 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Shuffle. Gonna hide this. All right, buddy. This is for. Can you put the box on screen so we can see? Can you slide the box over for me?
No,
Instead?
I don't wanna.
Over where your glasses are. Keep going. Ding.
Oh, that's right. You need.
That's too far. That's too far. Way too far. Come back. Right. Now up. Right some more. Right about 1/2 inch. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. All right. The spin is for the Reaper box. Hey, man, we got it.
People see the shit I put up with here? Dude, seriously?
Look, don't make me just put me on screen. So, drum roll. Thank you, Allie. So we're going to have a new spinner after this month. I found a new site that lets me do multiple spinners. I had to do some research, so we're going to have a new spinner. So we're retiring this RNG spinner this month. Bye, RNG spinner. But we are going to use our last spin for her. So we got 57 entries. All the Ko-Fi tickets are in. All of the tickets from today are in. The 1 golden ticket. We only have 1 golden ticket this month. I think people are storing them. All those things are in. And then, yeah, I think that's everything. Ko-Fi tickets are closed. We're ready to go. Are we ready? 3.
No.
2. 1. The final spin. What are we going to get? Who's going to win? Is it going to be a single entry? Is it going to be strength with a single entry? Is it going to be... It's Satan. Satan Caitlin.
Oh, wait, the one from... one
of our Ko-Fi winners got it.
Nice.
Satan Caitlin, you are the winner. I'm assuming you know who this is, or...
I am not sure if I know them. This is the first time they bought tickets, so I will reach out to them on Ko-Fi and get this going out to them.
Oh, awesome. Here, I will put it in here for you. Well, congrats, Satan Caitlin, and to all the people who entered this month. Thank you for making us laugh for this lovely box. Next month, now you can put the other one on. Next month, we are going to be doing this lovely, gorgeous, maybe my favorite box. The Chakram box is going to be next month's. I'm super excited for this. This thing is gorgeous. Congrats, Satan. Now, how often do you get to say that? Congrats, Satan. Satan Caitlin. That's also a very catchy. I like it.
Yeah, so, it is. I like it.
This is next month's box. Everybody get your cards ready. We're going to load some new ones in this coming month. We're going to make some new cards over the break here. We had 4 weeks last month. This week, I think, is only 3. And we're gonna see if the new spinner also likes serving hands as much as this one. Hey, this last go around, it did not give it to serving hands, and serving hands had a lot of entries this month. So
Yeah.
we will be back, not next week, but the week after, and we will be doing this lovely box in our giveaway. I don't know what we're painting yet. Riddle said he's got some stuff coming in. Do you know what it's going to be? What are we painting next? Do you know? Want to mention?
No, I already told you that. I don't know.
Well, what pattern?
I don't know.
I feel like there should be.
I want to wait until I get the boxes in, because again, right now I haven't been getting any like donated ones. You know, like this one was out of my pocket. The next one's going to be out of my pocket, and that's where the tickets and stuff come in handy.
Yeah. We could do the Afontia box
if you wanted to.
Maybe. I mean, season 3 is different colors though. That was season 3, the colors I sent you. Campaign 2, which is what we're starting in October, is different colors. So we'll see. I hate to give that one. I don't know. We'll figure something out. I have some ideas. But that is it for today's show, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Satan Caitlin, just want to say it again, is our winner this month. We'll be back next month for this lovely drawing. This is the most, I think Riddles, this is the most gorgeous box you've painted.
It's definitely up there.
Yes. I think this is top 3 of all of the ones you've done. Not even just this show. Just period. It is extra special. I have a feeling people are going to be through the woodwork for this one. Want to do some fun stuff for it. Did someone say same WPD time, same WPD channel? Damn it, Mime.
I might be shipping a good ways away for this one.
Oh, really?
I think if I'm reading everything right, I believe our winner this month is in Australia.
It's an Aussie! It's Aussie! I wonder if it's Amalith. Amalith is an Aussie.
Yeah.
Maybe. All right, everybody. Well, awesome to see you. I will be back here at 4 p.m. for Design Days as we dive into our virtual tabletop alchemy to start setting up everything for Corpse Talk. I'm super excited for this. And to remind everybody, there is a Corpse Talk coupon out right now, up to 50 packs, but it is only good through noon tomorrow. So if you want to start building stuff, pick up your Corpse Talk cards and maybe get your murder on, because we're going to be killing some headless knights next Tuesday as Rob Schwab is my first interview. Say goodbye, Riddles, to the audience. Bye. See, he did it this time on cue. Damn it, Riddles. Damn it, you did it right. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching Paint Dry. If you're watching this afterwards and you like what you saw here, we are here the second, third, and fourth Tuesday, and sometimes we get another one Thursday of every month, and sometimes we get another one if, there's extra weeks. We will be back not next week, but the week after with our new drawing. If you're watching this on YouTube, remember to click the bell. It's going to be on this side? Yeah, this side, up here. Click it, turn on notifications. We're trying to hit 500 subscribers so we can bring super chats in here. And then on this side, there's going to be something to watch. I'm going to guess it's probably going to be a design diary. YouTube is really like doing those lately. Thank you so much for watching Paint Dry with us here, and we will be back with you in 2 weeks, everybody. Go do something fun. Be productive. Be creative. Paint your face. Paint your toes. I don't care. Go paint something. Bye, everyone.